Hey, what's up guys? Got a nice little battle for you today using a UU team that's quite personal to me. This team you see here was actually the team I used to defeat Cynthia on my first Pokemon game, Pokemon Diamond. With obviously the exceptions of Rotom being no forms and Staravia being Staraptor, so that's what I mean by it's very personal. It's my first champion team. I'm actually going against a Ubers team, because I have the Mega Blaziken up there. Question of the day before we go into this video, what's your favourite thing about Gen 4, or Sinnoh? Personally, mine is, and has to be, the Underground and the Pokemon Park. Because, one, I just love fossils digging and all that stuff. And two, I just absolutely love the idea of having the Pokemon follow you, which then they put into Heart Gold, Soul Silver. So you guys leave that down below in the comments, what's your favorite thing about Gen 4. And without further ado, let's get into this battle. So, something that I absolutely love about this too much, I must mention right now, is that almost all of the members on it can actually be used as leads, depending on the opponent. So, looking at their team, I actually predicted Swampert to lead out. So, yeah, I start off with Infernape, hoping because I would lock them in, thinking I wouldn't have anything. But I'm actually running a Choice Scarf mixed set here. So, I'm going to grab another thing into Oblivion, which is just going to one-hit KO it with a 4x weakness. As now they go out into their Hydreigon, which I don't actually want to stay out against and use Grass, not against. I really don't think it's into that match. So, I swap out and predicting and knowing that Hydreigon are normally special attackers, I swap into a special defensive wall, which is the Tentacle on my side of the team, which actually works out as they go for the Surf, so heal off the like Sludge, and it's all way out. So I know that they're not going to want to stay in against things, seeing how much that did, and are going to swap out into something to do effectiveness. Let's swap out into the Sceptile, allowing me to get up one round of Toxic Spikes at the moment, which means that anything that's going to come in is going to get quite poisoned by it, and I now have the field advantage. So next, I want to take a grass move. I want to try and keep this thing for later. I swap out and go into another wall on my team, which is this Spiritomb Guardian. Again, like I said earlier, I absolutely love the Underground of Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. Spiritomb is one of the reasons why. If you had talked to someone enough, introduced yourself, and gone back enough times in the Underground, you'd actually be able to get Spiritomb in the old Hallowed Tower. That's how I originally came across him. So, I'm going to come in on a Leaf Storm and just take a Leaf Storm the second turn. So, I decided to go to Rest, thinking that might actually have taken me out if it hadn't been for the drop that the move gave. So, being asleep, there's not much I can do, but I'm actually running a Sleep Talk set, so what else do I do when I'm asleep than Sleep Talk? As they send in the Blaziken, which is just going to get poisoned by the Toxic Spikes there. So Sleep Talk, first turn, hoping for a Calm Mind, but I actually get the only attack this thing has, which is Dark Pulse. So it does moderate damage, but that being non-effective is going to be quite bad. Not getting Calm Mind is a huge bummer with Spiritomb, as they Mega Evolve into the Mega Blaziken, going for a Brave Bird, but Spiritomb, as you'll see here, will just eat it up. Just throw it right at me. Om nom nom, I'm a ghost. Om nom eaten. So I'm just trying to, at the moment, because there's not much I have that really wants to come out into a Mega Blaziken, just trying to stall for as long as possible with Guardian. Get enough poison damage on, hoping they'll go for enough Brave Birds to knock themselves out. So they just saw there as well. Second round of Sleep Talk, and actually it's a Sleep Rest, which is not very helpful at all. So this time around, they're going to go for a Blast Burn, which is not too good of a play on their part to have Blast Burn on this thing, as now it needs to recharge. But that will Faint Guardian, and the poison now takes them down into quite low health. So they have got good speed from the speed boost, but they're also now recharging and poison. So I decided to go into Little Lapwing, the one of the possible inspirations for the Pokemon, and go for a double-edged stab, which is going to take out Mega Blaziken. And people were saying that Staravia was a bad choice. It's actually good then for fodder if I need to swap it out for something or other. So next out into their Gyarados, and I can see by the way they've sent this out, it is very likely that there'll be a electric type move coming my way, so I'll U-turn out of there to swap into my Rotom, which is actually in the Frost form. If you guys wonder why I'm using the Frost form rather than, say, the other forms, I actually ran a poll on Google+. There's a link for that down below if you want to watch me on it. Just in case I do any other polls. Same reason with the music. I was running a poll. And it was Frostrodom that won. And the reason I'm not using Wash is because Wash is OU. So I don't think they were actually going to start here. I thought they would Mega Evolve or something. So I went for Volt Switch, which annihilates that Gyarados after eating up a Thunderbolt. So neither side knows what's coming out. So I decide to lead back into Flare as they go back into Hydreigon. So now obviously I'm not going to want much. So again, like I said, another reason why Flare could be a lead is that U-turn. So I swap out now into a different wall, expecting they probably expected like Bang Godzilla to come back out. So I go into Heat Proof, a shiny Bronzong, as they go for the Surf, which obviously is going to do moderate damage. It's going to be 1 times. So in a way, it would have been more intelligent to go out into Bang Godzilla. But they're actually going to get psyched by the name and go for Earthquake on my Levitate, allowing me to get up 1 set of stones up, of Stealth Rocks. So now, not only are there things that come in taking Stealth Rock damage, but they're also taking... Sorry, other way around. Not only are they taking poison damage, but they are now also taking damage from Stealth Rocks. So, seeing that this thing isn't heat proof, they're going to go for the Fire Blast, which I'll predict and go into my Tentacruel. They're going to now go for a Draco Meteor, which again is just going to be eaten up by the special defensive wall. As I go for the first Scold with this specific match. In this match, and with this specific tentacle, and I get a burn. I get the burn hacks. So I'm very pleased with that. But now it's all down to just whittling away at this Hydreigon and hopefully having something to survive. So they're going to go for the EQ again, which is also going to be super effective. I admit that was a mistake on my part. I completely forgot that Earth is super on poison. But I use this time as I survive to go up for another layer of Toxic Spike. So now not only are they getting poisoned, they are getting badly poisoned. And as you see here, the actual burn damage will take them down very low. As I swap out into Little Lapwing, expecting them to possibly try and go for the super effective Earthquake again. But they don't. They go for the Draco Meteor. And with its low defenses, unfortunately, Staravia is not going to survive that. There's no chance of surviving for that thing. So, in a way, I guess you could say I sent them out as dead fodder. But honestly, I just expect them to go for the EQ so I could U-turn out then. As you see here, I was thinking the burn might kill them, but no! They live on such a small amount of health, so I'm forced to go into Voltregeist and Volt Switch out of there to give us again this problem that we don't know what's coming out on either side, but it takes them out. So I decided to swap back into Infernape, as I do. And they actually go into Axorus. Now, I actually think they're probably predicting to maybe U-turn out or something. So, I decided to just, have fun here and actually throw them off. Using a close combat to take out the Haxorus in 1 shot. And using the exact same tactic as soon as their Sceptile comes in. And that's really it for the battle. So, quick reminder of the question today. What was your favorite thing about Sinnoh? And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I do really, really love making Pokemon battle videos. And I'm hoping that I'll have a few more with this awesome team up as soon as possible. Over the next few days, possibly. Depending if I can get any matches. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you around. This is Crona signing out.